All right, hey guys. So for our instruction for today, we are going to go over how to do simple cutouts in Photoshop. So let's say that you have this photo of this dog. This is the Austin FC mascot currently. It's adopting dogs. So that's kind of cool. Um, when you get this photo into Photoshop, and how you would do that is just file open and then open up whatever photo that you want. So if I go to File Open and I get onto my desktop, I have this photo of this doggo right here. So all you have to do is open it up in Photoshop. And let's say you want to make a cutout of this dog. So I want this dog solely alone, and I don't want to have any of the background stadium or seats or even this leash that's coming out from underneath it. So there's a couple different ways that you can do cutouts in Photoshop, but the easiest way is coming over to this tool over here, holding it down and going to the magnetic lasso tool. This is the best way to get really great cutouts. Now, some things about the lasso tool. So let's say that you start off at the tip of his tail here. Okay, you go down, 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 down. It comes off to the head. What you'll notice with the magnetic lasso tool is that sometimes if the object looks close to the background, so if there's white somewhere on his ear, it might actually cut off a bit of the ear, and you can actually see that if you scroll up on here. So it kind of cut off this little bit right here, right? So some of the things that you should know with the magnetic lasso tool is that you should probably make clicks as you are working through this. So I'm just going to make little tiny clicks as I kind of go through here, and that's to just help make sure that I get all of the tail and nothing is potentially getting cut off here, okay? Another thing to know about the magnetic lasso tool is to work nice and slowly through it. So that way you're getting exact details of everything that you want. What you'll notice is right now, if you look at my frame, I have the head and tail of the dog, but his legs I can't see. Unless I were to zoom out like this, which does affect the magnetic lasso tool, as you can see here, it can be really hard to get precise cutouts. So for this, and also make sure that you're not working on a locked background. Make sure that is unlocked like that. What you'll want to do is work in sections. So this time I'm actually going to show you, what it's going to look like when it gets cut out here. And I'm clicking through, I'm making the points where I want them. I'm probably just going to get his ear and the tail as well. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come up, make a click, and then connect it. And you need to connect it. And that way you're going to get these marching ants around this section. And if you hit the delete button, you'll notice that it's going to remove a portion of it. So if you go through the entire photo, which we actually will in here, and I'll try to go as quickly as I can. It's not going to look perfect, but you get the general idea on what the magnetic lasso tool does. And then I'm just going to come around with his little paw right here. Again, you're going to want to be a little bit more precise and take your time through the magnetic lasso tool. But what you'll notice is eventually you're going to be able to get all of the little pieces off of here. And if you ever make a selection that you don't like, for example, there are a couple ways to make a change. You could do Command Z, right? Or you can right click and deselect. And that will get rid of whatever selection that you had made. So if for some reason you mess up, which we all mess up sometimes, you can always just Command Z or right click and deselect, okay? And I'm just going to keep on working through this dog as quickly as possible here. You'll notice that this is not going to be precise by any means, but I just want to show you guys what this does all together. And I'm just going to click through and go back up here, delete. And then let me get his little jawline here. And again, we're getting rid of the leash. I don't want the leash in this picture, okay? Awesome, awesome. Go down to his little paws. And let's come up, maybe get his nose a little bit here, a little bit of that jaw that he has, and delete that. And then last but not least, I'm going to come up and get his eye, his head, and a little bit of his tail. All right, and I should be able to connect it. There we go. So, oops, there we go. And then right click and deselect. Okay, so what you're going to notice is I actually have this dog, and if I were to click, I should be able to kind of move this around. But what you'll notice is there are still parts of the photo that need to be removed. An easy way to do that is to go into your eraser tool and help erase the background of this. Okay, so let me get an eraser tool here. And I need to select my layer. There we go. And now I'm just going to be able to erase portions of the photo. And this is really easy. When you have a big eraser tool, which if you right click, you can change the size of your eraser tool. So if you right click while you have this on, you can change all of this. And voila, now you have a cutout of a dog. You can also really go into the details of the dog and use your eraser tool. So if I make my eraser tool really small, I can actually go in and make little edits to kind of make this look like a little bit more of a sharper cutout. And I would highly recommend going in and doing that. That's what professionals do. They go in and they really make sure, and even going pixel by pixel sometimes can really help. So this would be a really small brush that we would want, and we could go pixel by pixel to even get those greens out of that ear as well. Okay? So that is how you are able to, whoops, we don't want to cut off the dog completely here, able to go in and make a quick cutout in Photoshop, and also work with the eraser tool to erase any background portions and to help get your cutout as picture perfect as possible.